What's happening, everyone? As promised, we are live. Let me see if I forgot to. No, I didn't. We need HD quality. So we will hang out a little bit. We will not do a lot. So I will hang out for a few minutes. We will talk. We will see what is going on. There's the stadium. So it was a rough night last night. Didn't get the Stadium Club case in because of all the weather we've had in St. Louis. They could not locate it today. And believe me when I tell you, I was on the phone with those guys all day long. So we had to cancel the one that was going to happen tonight, the Stadium Club half case break that was going to happen tonight. And the one from last night will happen Tuesday at 9 p.m. Tuesday at 9 p.m. Just because I don't have 100% confidence in them that it's going to happen Monday. So we're going to reschedule that for Tuesday, and we'll reschedule the other half case for next weekend. And we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. We will definitely have the case by Tuesday, so we will definitely be breaking that sucker on Tuesday night. Only one person backed out and didn't want or asked for a refund. So if anyone else wants a refund, please feel free to let me know. I will issue a full refund, no questions asked. I apologize again profusely for all of the issues. I don't know what to say or how else to say it. Not something that we could avoid. We have a ton of snow on the ground, more coming in today, and that case was just not going to happen. It was just not going to happen, no matter what I did. I've been told the guy would drive down there and help him look. So nothing happened. So I'll just hang out for a little while. I'll do absolutely nothing. We'll just be on the feed. Robbie J said he's going to show up, so we'll hang out and wait for Robbie J. See if anyone else gets a notification, wants to come and chat. Joster sent me some pictures of San Francisco. Love it. Love it. So tonight we will have the other blaster box plus one hobby box of the Gypsy Queen. We will have the multi break, the mixed jumbo break. That'll be going off. One I think goes off at 7 and one goes off at 9. So it's going to be an early night tonight. Yeah, this one goes off at 7 o'clock. The Gypsy Queen. Then 9 o'clock is the mixed jumbo break. Ugh, mixed jumbo break. Everyone who bought in last night who did not tell me to roll it over, their stuff went out today. Your stuff went out in the mail today. Probably won't get posted until Monday because of the weather. But what are you gonna do? I can't do much to fix that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So I've been on the phone all day trying to find this thing, trying to get it here. No Stadium Club this weekend. So the half case we sold yesterday, we will break Tuesday night at 9 p.m. The half case that was supposed to go off today, if you look on there, you'll see that it's all gone. It's all gone. The one people who did bid, I sent everyone an email, and everyone was okay with me canceling the order. So I took care of all that on that end, and we'll reschedule that one for next Saturday. So what's going on, guys? Anyone do anything fun? Well, that kind of sucks. I would have probably taken that Maze Auto in trade, Brandon. I would have probably taken that Maze Auto in trade. So not a lot we can do about that. I'm not confident that we're going to have this thing on Monday, so that's why we're going to schedule that for Tuesday at 9. Only one person backed out. It is the person who had the Angels. It was a person who had the Angels, so I am not going to resell that spot. I am not going to resell that spot. It was only $50-something. That's why I'm not going to resell it. That case went cheap. I mean, that half case went way cheap. We lost quite a bit of money on that. Lost quite a bit of money on that. But it is what it is. So if I'm going to try to recoup anything, it'll have to be on the back of the Angels. So what are you going to do? Sometimes you win. Sometimes you don't win. You just keep banging away at it. So we'll have 2 breaks tonight. It's kind of a sucky weekend now. Only 2 breaks. And I got on at 3 o'clock today because Robbie J was said he'd be on. Oh yeah, I'll be on. Where's Robbie J at? Is he on here? He's not. So when you get on here, Robbie J, this is your chastising ahead of time because you're not here. He's probably hanging out on Brandon's feed somewhere doing something. Is that what you guys are doing, Brandon? Hanging out on yours? I don't blame you there. So far, I think I'm probably going to send. I guess it kind of depends upon who wants what. Because I got lots of people wanting lots of different cards, so we'll see what happens. But no emails yet, so we'll have to see what's going on. I did. And so at least one that I can see, and again, it kind of depends upon who decides to buy in, to buy what. I know there's a couple people interested in the Sandberg. There are a couple people interested in the some of the other autographs I have. If I don't get an email back on that Walker Buehler pretty soon, I think I'll send him up. I think either way, I'm going to list the Sandberg. Maybe I should just do that anyway. Just for the fun of listing it. So I'm kind of half thinking next weekend will be. Oh, finally! Merry Christmas, huh? Did it say? They know what delayed it? It should not take a week from me to you. Well, I guess 5. I mean, when you look at it, I guess 5 days isn't bad. But they scan it out and send it. Nice. I don't know that I'm getting any mail today. 45454545. Hey, Steve. Well, I'm glad you're not upset because I'd feel bad for you if you were upset. But I'd tell you to get over it because, if this was other breakers, you still wouldn't have your cards. If this was anybody else, you're about to be waiting until next week anyway. So, Steve, did you see that? I flipping killed that video that we did on Thursday. I'm angry about it. But cards and collectibles um, criticized. Was you were on there Thursday with me, right? Talking about the FTF and doggone that dumb thing. So I booted that kid off. I guess. You know what? I mean, the thing is, you can do whatever you want to do. I respect everyone else's right to do what they want to do. It is your business and not mine. But we also have the right to give our opinion on what other people do. And if you don't like it, keep it to yourself. A. And B, you don't buy from us anyway. You come on the feed, you say lots of stuff. Um, you know, uh, Again, yeah, I agree. But again, my issue with that whole thing is completely different. So, and I say if you can pull it off, more power to anybody who can pull it off. It's they used to have a TV show that was similar to that, right? People would take something and they would try to trade it up to something bigger and something bigger. And I think the idea is fantastic. I think the idea is fantastic. But just don't criticize us because we don't agree with everything that you say. That's when you get banned. That's when you get banned. I imagine I could take all my Dodger cards and trade them up to Giants cards really easily. Because who in the hell wants Dodger cards except Brandon? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Well, I mean, in some ways it is, but in those ways, no. In those ways, no. We lost a couple. We lost a couple of people who sent me. They were unhappy emails because of I didn't agree with. Ooh, that's nice. That's slick. 43 out of 50. Because they didn't agree with my with what I thought about what some other people do. So they sent me an email telling me I was mean, and they wouldn't buy from me again. And I sent them an email back saying I respected their right to not buy from us, and I wish them well. And then I blocked them. So they can't buy from me anyway. I am very much a fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you kind of guy. Because I will go out of my way to help people, but then if you try to play me, then we've got a whole different conversation. And I will not be played. I can tell you that right now. I will not be played. I always hate when people try to take you for a sucker. Being a nice guy is not being a sucker. Trust me. I've fired many people in the course of my lifetime, and I will fire many more, I am sure. I never like it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So anyone buying anything tonight? Let's see if any of you have bid on anything. I can see the names. I see. There's Taylor. Taylor really wants his tonight. I see lots of new names. Lots of new names. I like that. Man, lots of new names. Good Lord. I see Joester on the Giants. There you go. UI Chick. Huh. I know some of these names have bought from us before. I just don't. I can't place them off the top of my head. There you go. That's it. Oh, snap, dude. You better finish your projects. Ooh, that's nice. I like it. I like that warmed wood too. A lot of people don't. A lot of people think that's ugly. The extra coloring in the wood. I don't. I think it's fantastic. Because once you put whatever protective coating you put on there, it really brings out the color. Because I use that wood all the time. Around here, other places you pay a premium for it, Brandon. Around here, you don't. People don't like it, and so I whenever I see it, because we sell a lot of it at Menards, and so whenever it jumps out, if a really nice piece, I always pick them up. I got a bunch of it in the garage. That'd be good, Johnny. Get in the mixer, hang out, have fun. You know what, Steve? There's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. There's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. And I will never be anything but that, because I just don't believe in it. I don't think you have to be a schmuck your whole life to get things accomplished. But I also will not let people take advantage of me. And that brings out my bad side when people try to take advantage of me. And I know when people are trying to take advantage of me. I know when certain people say certain things in the feed, what they're going for, Yeah, I'm okay with finishing last. I'm all right with finishing last, because it's not a. I still would rather live my life being a nice guy than be a jerk and get way ahead. I couldn't live with myself like that. In my life, we do well. I mean, everything with us is fine. Been married to the same woman for more than 20 years. I have 7 kids who are all very good kids. I get to break so I can keep my Giants, and it feeds my habit. My work is willing to adjust my schedule however I need so I will stay there. So, Um, but I just don't. I don't. Let me take a look. Let's look. I would say cheap-ish teams. Orioles, White Sox usually go for cheap. The Rockies, the Tigers usually go for cheap. Kansas City Royals, San Diego Padres, Pittsburgh Pirates. Those would be the cheap-ish teams. Texas Rangers, Toronto. I think those are the cheap-ish teams. I would say, yeah, under 10 for sure. Yeah, I would say under 10 probably, if I were a betting man. If you get the first few teams off and everything's pushing over 10, that it's going to be a busy night. And it might be. It might be. I'm not saying it's not going to be. We're trying some different wording for the way we list the breaks, and some different things that my son wants to try, and we started with last night's break, so it worked fantastically well in the first break and not so well in the second. But it might just be the product. I think Stadium Club for me is a little expensive. And so you got to have everybody who wants to buy into it. And we're right at the end. I mean, we're right at the end. 2019, it's right here. So we just hope that we don't lose money overall. That's the goal. Do not lose money overall. Because we don't want that. Once I sell Sandberg here, it'll be a winner. But I think we might do gold label next weekend. I'm still putting together those. I'm starting to have my doubts about those Topps Chrome jumbo breaks. Doing 118, 117, 116, and 215 hobby. Just chatting, Johnny. First break goes down at 7 o'clock. I wasn't going to get on except I told Robbie that I would get on at 3 because he wanted to get on at 3 and talk, but he didn't make it, so he must be napping. I know he works overnights. But in order for me to make that jumbo thing work, it's gonna be a little bit of a rough proposition. So I think we're gonna have to do it as a higher starting point break and see what happens. And I literally, Johnny, have nothing left to break. I literally have nothing. None of the shops are open today. No one I can go down and pick anything up from. So I'm like out. But I just want to get on here. The big thing was let everybody know that the Stadium Club half case from last night was going to go off at 9 o'clock on Tuesday. And unless anyone says different, and I'll talk about it tonight in the break, I'll just roll everything over and ship it on Wednesday. And hope that we never have to do this again. And hope that we never have to do it again. This sucked. Yeah, I do. I have some 1990 Fleer sitting over here. But that's for our next pack war. I'm saving that again. The next pack war that we're going to have. I've got some plans for that too. So we're working slowly toward it. I was on Break Ninja a little while ago. So since I have 4 of you on here, Steve, you still on here? Let me see. Let me run this by you and see what you guys think before I do this. Let me find it. So these numbers would be starting numbers. This is what it would have to be for me to not to lose my butt when we talk about that multi break. Okay. The lowest end teams would have to start. This is at Topps Chrome break. that I talked about, one jumbo of 18, a jumbo of 17, one jumbo of 16, and two hobby of 15. Okay, so the cheapest teams would have to go off at 19. So the premise behind this would be that we would find people who are team guys more than anything else. And you'd have some teams that would have to start at some pretty hefty prices. The Yankees would start at 79 because they just got a ton. The Angels would start at 69. The Braves would start at 49. And then there would be a few other teams that would start at 49. The Dodgers would because of what they have. The Cubs would because of what they have for potential. And then there's some traditional teams that always seem to do well. But the bulk of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of the teams, so about half would start at 19. One jumbo of 18, one jumbo of 17, one jumbo of 16, and two hobby of 15. There's Chris Bryant, there's Aaron Judge, there's all the 18 guys, so you're talking 5 hits per box, 2 for the other ones. The problem is, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. So it'd be the equivalent of doing a half case of 18. Even with a half case of 18, if we do anything else with Topps Chrome Jumbo, it's going to be started at a price point that we're not going to lose money at. Something like Stadium Club, I don't mind doing and take our chances, and it's fine. But something like that, where if it, you could really lose your butt. I'm not gonna take the chance of really losing my butt on it. But the Yankees most definitely are worth $79 under that scenario. I mean, the Braves are definitely worth 49. The Angels are definitely worth 69 because you still have the 17, 16, and 15. You have Trout's autographs all over the place. Traditional ones like the Cardinals always have good players. The Phillies, the Cardinals would be 39. The Nationals would be 39 because of all they have with all the Bryce Harpers and everything else. The Dodgers would be 49 because they've just got a ton of rookie hits. The Red Sox would be, again, another one that would be a traditional 39. And then then you've got $29 starting teams: Indians, Marlins, Phillies, the Rays. I mean, got teams that have, the Mets would be another $39 team. But then you've got 14 of them that would be $19 teams. And for a team collector, that's not a bad deal. Because if someone offered me this same thing with the Giants, I know the Giants would be a $19 start. They would start at 19. They would be a $19 start team. And if someone offered me all the Giants out of a box of 2018 Topps Chrome as an example of a lower end team for $5, I would take it. But then you're basically talking $5 a year for it, with the chance of whatever hits you get and everything else. Which is why, even if they just went off where they were, which would be perfectly fine, we wouldn't make any money on it, but we wouldn't lose any money on it. Which is my goal, is not to lose money. So those are my thoughts. I would assume that the Yankees would go for more than 79. I would assume that the Dodgers would go for more than 49 because of the rookies they have. I would assume that the Cardinals would probably go for more than 39. The Angels would probably 69, probably a little bit more than that because of Trout. The Braves at 49. $49 for a shot at Acuna is, when you're talking $200 otherwise, is about even. It's about right. So those are my thoughts. Give me some feedback. Maybe this is the kind of break we list on the website. I could do that. I could readjust the money and list it on the website, which would save us 10%. You're saying the Topps Chrome base? You're not a fan of the Topps Chrome base? Really? You're talking about regular Topps, Brandon. I'm talking about Topps Chrome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. I'm talking about Chrome. No, no, no. A Topps Chrome uh, jumbos of 2018, 2017, and 2016, and two Topps Chrome hobby boxes from 2015. So we're talking about Topps Chrome. Yeah, we're not talking about base. I wouldn't base. That'd be a ridiculous price. That'd be silly. But Topps Chrome, there's a lot of hits. There's a lot of hits. But on any of the base teams, you're talking about $5 a box. Now for me, and this is why I looked at it this way. For me, any break that I was in that somebody said to me, "Hey, dude, I'm going to open a box of 2016 Topps Chrome Jumbo. Do you want the Giants for 5?" I'd be like, "Yeah, every day of the week and twice on Sunday." Because there's not a team who's not worth for what you would consider the cheaper teams that's not worth $5 a year. I mean, they just are. With the potential hits you can get out of there. Then you start looking at the autographs and you have the things that you can get from that, then it becomes a different scenario. But we'll see. All you can do is list it, right? Buy it and list it. Run it as a 10-day auction. See what happens. What's up, Robbie? You up for your nap now? Figured you went out and crashed out somewhere. Worked all night, crashed out, came back. Really? Near a park bench? Dude, you gotta work on that a little bit. Just don't keep your just don't keep all your baseball hits in your pocket. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. We do not really have a box of fun because of the all the things I pulled out are going to be given away on Thursday as part of our 1,000 subscriber or 1,000 feedback freebie. So no, that's why I've been giving away the T-shirts, Johnny. That's why I've been giving away the T-shirts. But we'll reload the box of fun at some point. Did not get Stadium Club. Did not get Stadium Club. That's why we've rescheduled the Stadium Club for Tuesday at 9. It is live, Bacon. You are live. Yeah, what are you going to do? So I killed the one that was going off tonight. I gave refunds to everyone who wanted the refunds on the one that went off last night. We'll reschedule the one from tonight for next weekend. And we'll break this one Tuesday at 9. Tuesday at 9. The one that went off last night. So I figure between now and Tuesday, if anybody else wants their money back, I will give them their money back. Yeah, trust me, from the minute that I got off the done with the break last night until most of the night and then well into the morning this morning, we were trying to get the case. And I asked them, is there a guarantee we're going to have it on Monday? And they said, I don't know. That's why I scheduled it for Tuesday at 9. So, Bacon, this is not the one from today. The one that we'll be breaking on Tuesday is the one from yesterday. Everyone has already paid for the one from yesterday, and I've given refunds to those who want refunds. Yeah, because of the weather. It's snowing again today. They had another added more snow to the forecast. I assume the roads will be clear by Monday. They're usually pretty good about that around here. So the one that was going to be today, Bacon, is canceled completely. It will happen next weekend. The one from yesterday will happen Tuesday. The one that already sold. Believe me, if I could, I would kill that entire thing and relist that too. But it's already gone through. People have already paid for it. We aren't going to go back on any of that. It will plow through on Tuesday. So the other half case will break next Saturday. I hope we don't have any bad weather when my 2019 Top Series 1 is coming. That would suck. Yes, we are doing the jumbo tonight. We are also still doing the other one tonight. So both of those are fine. Both of those are good. We still have the Gypsy Queen. We still have the other four. They're right back behind you, actually. Let me move Buster out of the way and you can see them. There they are right there. We'll let Buster hang out by them. Since Buster hangs out on our feet all the time now. Yes, that would stink because I'm going to list a lot of stuff, Robbie. But I think we'll be all right. They're going to ship it early. And we're going to have our first... I know this isn't for you guys, but I'm just telling you. We're putting together our first Pokemon break. Pokemon break. Yes, sir, Zach. 9 Central. 9 Central. And I do apologize. So again, Zach, if you change your mind and you want a refund, I will give you a full refund, of course. I'll be happy to do that for you. It might be. Bacon, that is a great thought. It might be because I listed the Giants. That is very true. That is very true. I never thought of that. You know what? It could be. I will never, ever. I appreciate it, Zach. I really appreciate it. And the one that was going off tonight, I killed it completely, and we will reschedule that one for next weekend. But the one from last night will happen Tuesday at 9 p.m. All right, Steve, we'll see you later. If we don't see you later, have a good night. What'd you guys pay for your high tech? Yeah. So I was thinking about doing a break. I was thinking about doing a break of those, case break of those next weekend or the weekend after. Next weekend or the weekend after. Because I think we will do, we'll go back to Gold Label one more time. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? I am excellent. I am excellent. We've had some weather issues that delayed one of our breaks. So I'm just logged in to let everybody know that and just hanging out with the crew, chatting about stuff. Getting ready for the 2019 to come. I think we might go light these next 2 weeks while we wait for the 2019. But we'll see. So I've got I got all my Chrome orders that I'm putting in now for 2019 Topps Chrome. So that is my next one up. So I've got to put in all my orders for that with everybody. All right, Bacon. All right, Bacon. Be careful going home. Oy. Man, that sucks. So you buying anything tonight, Brandon? You gonna come in and join the fun? We'll have the Gypsy Queen, and then we'll have the mixed break going off tonight. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, you always have the option that we had before. So anytime that happens, I'll let you roll it. Pay in the morning. So you're saying we need earlier breaks for you? I'll work on that. I'll work on that. I will most definitely work on that. If I did early breaks, you'd sleep through them all. You're up all night long, Robbie. You guys want earlier breaks on the weekend? I'll do earlier breaks on the weekend. It's all right with me. Yeah, I'll do them earlier on Saturday. You got it. I'll schedule some earlier. Historically, you make more money late at night. I think that's what most people are trained to do, but we'll definitely I'll start running some earlier in the day. Because all of our best breaks have come late, after midnight. Um, just that, Brandon. We'll pick up product as I can when I get a decent price on something, and then we'll offer it up in the Facebook group at my cost plus what I have to pay to PayPal. So for anything, we'll be adding 3% plus 30 cents per, and then it'll sell. So that means that first one we're going to do will go off, I think, at 39. And then when all the spots are sold, we'll break it live on Facebook. So those will be, they won't happen all the time. But if I find something decent every, couple of weeks, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. And then, if we have interest, we'll do it. If we don't have any interest, then I won't do it. But the good thing is about this box, it's first off the line, so it should have some decent low numbered stuff in it, which is good. So weather permitting, I will go pick up the box here in the next couple of days. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna shut this feed down for now. I will probably come on half an hour, 45 minutes before the first break. So 6:30 my time, 6:15, 6:30, and then we will we'll get rolling. We'll get rolling. But again, anyone, and I'll announce it tonight. Anyone who wants a refund on the Stadium Club they bought from last night, I'm more than happy to give it to you. I don't want anybody to lose money on anything or have to wait. I hate having to wait, but nothing I can do. Yeah, Johnny, if I can get it for a decent enough price, I'd absolutely be okay with that. That would be perfectly fine. I'll look into it and see. Pretty soon we're going to have Retro Tuesdays anyway, so we're going to have some breaks for those. They're what, about $100 a box now? Let me look and see. What can I get? What can I get finest for? Yeah, about $100 a box. That'd be another one that might be a financial loser. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how we can work that out. You really want to do 88 Topps that bad? I think we'll have to take those to Facebook as well. Maybe we'll do those on the website, Junk Wax Breaks. 36 packed boxes, and everyone gets a random, and then we crack them, see who gets what. Sure, I'm all right for fun. That'll be good. All right, guys. Well, I will see you in just a couple hours. So until then, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you soon.